Good afternoon. It is Wednesday in Honolulu, Hawaii. I am Jamie at the Bead Gallery in Honolulu, and I was going to do a quick, will it work or won't it? So if you follow me to this side of the screen, I'll make it bigger and we will work on a project that I just found. And I wanted to make it more, what would you call it? Holiday, seasonal appropriate. So I think it'll be kind of cool to change the colors on my tree. So there is some new buttons here. So if you want to chat with me, we can chat together and it will show up right here on the side. Hey, that's pretty cool. That is something that just came out. Did you ever notice like how fast technology changes? I went to Whole Foods today, and at checkout, the girl said I could put my hand on and use my hand, my fingerprints to check out. I was like, how does that work? Okay, now, if you heard of this, comment. Comment now if you've heard of this. Touch your screen. I didn't think that I was that behind the times, but honestly, I've never heard of just touching a screen to check out and pay with my credit card. Okay, so while we're going live together, I am looking for, hi Debbie, I'm looking to see if I can find myself on our channel. I cannot. So give me 1 second. It's probably refreshing. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we are good. Now, what I'm going to work on is this project, and we can do it together. So you are welcome to chat away and give me some feedback on it. Here it is. So this is a tree of life using one of our kits, and I'm getting ready. Hi, Pauline. I'm getting ready for winter. And I felt like the orangey red really pulled more a little bit towards Halloween, the fall. So I was like, what can I do? I am going to change it. So now we have this tree. Michelle did this as when we were right in the beginning of COVID, as is a video on YouTube. So if you want to make the tree itself, it is, I think, 9 strands of wire. So I'm going to change this tree up a little bit. And I'm going to winterize it. Wait till you see it. It's going to be awesome. I got these new bead caps in Japan that I'm going to add on there, and I'll show you those. Hello, everybody. I am back and ready to bead. So welcome to a Will It Work or Won't It? So in these Will It Work or Won't It, it's kind of just like my attempt at futzing around and seeing if things will work. Things maybe you think, I wonder if they will work myself. Okay, so there was a spare wire here that had this cute little red flower. So I'm going to change it. And this wire right here is nice. It's stuck. So I'm going to just take it down and pull it to the side. Okay. That'll be easy to hide on the back side. You see that wire sticking out? I'll just press it down, and I'm going to replace that here. Now this one, this moon is on a pretty sturdy wire. So I'm going to cut that one off, and it's not connected to anything. So luckily I can just cut that one off. And oh, you know what I could do? I think, because it's 2 wires, I'm going to just cut it off in case you ever want to do this to one of your trees. I would say don't be too afraid, because you just never know what's going to happen. Okay, and so we're going to be winterizing it, or making this tree. Hi, Teresa. Don't worry, this is going to be a fast one. So right now, all I'm doing is I'm cutting off some wires. Okay. On my tree. Now, if you think you can use the wire, keep it on. But if you can't, then don't worry. We'll figure out what to do it. So now I have this branch that's kind of just stuck here. So I'm going to twist it together. And I think what I'll do is I'll just rewrap it on there for now. when you use soft wire, especially if it's silver, you do have the ability to use the wire a couple times before it gets brittle. Hi, Ruth. It's just me today. Jason is working on some orders. Nancy is getting ready for the turquoise show, and she's going home, or maybe to hula. I'm not too sure. And I am getting ready for the holidays. And since I was like, I'm going to show you some of my new things and get ready for the holiday season, I was like, I'm going to hop on and do this together. Okay, so now we have the red and orangey elements removed. And now I'm going to take this flower and I'm going to put this crystal in the center because I thought it'd be really nice to have like a glittery component in there. So I'm going to just I took 6 inches of 28 soft, okay? 6 inches of 28 soft. And now here comes the actual project now that I cut those pieces off. I'm going to twist it so it stays on. The best that I can. And then I'm going to pull it down through this enameled white flower. It's going to turn a little bit because there's 4 holes in this piece. Let me see if I can take another piece of wire and knock it down. That would be kind of cool. So if you have a 4-hole piece and it feels a little shifty, again, this is a will it work or won't it? So let's hope it does. I'm going to cut this and put it the opposite way, going through the other 2 holes. And then I'll pull all 4. Hold on, I got to bring it closer to my face. Okay. And then we'll pull all 4 down into that bead cap. Oh, yeah, Jason is testing. We have a microphone that it's a really nice microphone. I won't mention brands because I don't want to be like saying anything bad about it in case it's us, but we're testing it and he's listening to the show to see if he can hear it because we've gotten comments saying that they can't hear. So let me know if you can or cannot hear. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a lot better than what we're using for lavalier mics. So if it doesn't work, again, we will find a hack. So here is the center. Oh, that's cute. 4 coming through because this piece had 4 holes. I'll show you. So 1, north, south, east, and west. I'm using all of them, pulling it through. Now I got to get rid of some of these wires. So I'm going to take the stiff ones. It's this one, and I'll just wrap it at the base because I don't want it to be stuck in my piece. I don't need that many wires. I'll trim it. Then I have another one that's stiff, and I'll just put that at the base, and I'll wrap that, and I will cut it. Okay, looking good. Now I have 2 of my 28 gauge wires still stuck on here. So, yay, you can hear clearly. That is so awesome. I'm going to put it on one of these branches. I'll just stagger it on a branch that's existing. Again, we're going for Winter Wonderland. Hi, Deb. And you can decide where you want it. I want mine here. Ooh, that's cute. Then I think next to it, I'm going to put a piece of kyanite with another flower on there so I get like that blue. So easy. You can either bring the 2 wires together on the back side. So you can have it straddle just one branch, or you can wrap them separately however you like. I mean, this is the nicest part. It's like however you want to attach something is now kind of freeformy. So I'm going to just twist tie it on there for now. I could do the wrapping where you take the wire and you just wrap, like sort of on the edge right here. That does take a while, and I just don't want to be having you sit there forever while I attach my 8 or however many wires I want. So twist tied it. You can twist tie it long enough so it does look like a branch, which is kind of cool. And then you can wrap it around one of the existing branches. Okay, now I don't need this super close to my face now, so I will hold it here so you can see. You can use soft or fine wire for this. I chose soft. It's got a little bit more body to it. And if you're just joining me, we are doing a will it work or won't it, which is I wanted to winterize one of my trees, my tree of life live. There. So now it's on there. I'll do one more. It is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love adding this color on there. The white makes it look super like ready for the holidays. Now, if you want to just make a whole nother tree, you totally can. We have a tree video on YouTube. But if you're like, no, I was like thinking about changing it anyway, well, this is a great time. So here's one. Now I will take this other 6-inch piece. You're just joking around. I know you're just joking, but I was reminding him that he is there to listen and give me feedback. I'm laughing because he didn't give me feedback yet. Jason, can you hear me? Sorry, I'm going to save this one for, oh no, I'll use this one on the kyanite. So I'm going to center a little ball on it first. So if you only have a short piece of wire.
It's very good.
Thanks, Jay.
Crystal, I would have come in right away.
If you only have a short piece of wire, you can do an attachment like this, where you just make a teeny tiny little loop at the end or a spiral, whatever you want. And then you would poke it in to your piece, like so. Whoop. Okay, so there's a little spiral in there. It's so tiny. There is a little piece holding there. And then you can just poke it down wherever you want and stitch it down, okay? But the reason I didn't do that is because I don't want to take one wire and wrap. I want to take 2 wires and twist tie them together. Now, everyone out there, do you have a favorite way of making your wires stick? Please let me know if you like the 1 wire wrapping technique or the 2 wire twisting and then wrapping technique. And if you don't have a preference, then I would say try both, because they both have its time and place. Okay, so I have a teeny tiny bead that's straddled on this wire. That way the wire won't fall out. And then I'm going to take both of them. Since it's 28 gauge fine, I'm hoping it'll fit into this kyanite. Haha! It does. So now I have a piece of kyanite for that winter blues that is inside with my little flower on top. Got these flowers on my trip, so I was kind of excited to use it. Okay, so twist, twist, twist. Your best. It's twisting on the inside. So now you have it stuck on there, and you can pick your area to straddle. I want to straddle to the left of my flower. So I was thinking about putting it right there. And then I have one more flower. I didn't want to overdo, and I was going to just either pop it here on the top or make it feel like it fell down somewhere on the bottom. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like it up here because over the black area, it was kind of cute. I take suggestions. So I'm straddling this branch right here. I found out that branch in Japanese is eda. I just learned that on this past trip. And twist it. So then I'm going to make it a little bit longer because I'm going to take that whole twisty portion and then wrap it around my branch, the existing branch. Okay. I have the zoom on, so it's really close for you guys. But you know what that means? That every time I move like half an inch, I'm off camera. So I apologize profusely as my eyesight goes, and I have to keep yanking things closer to my face. You like it over the top? All right, we shall do that. Don't have some, I need some space. So I'm going to just work my plier under there. Give me a little space to come under. Then I think I'll do it one more time. And then I have that flower stuck on there. If you guys bought this black and white tree mix over the holidays and you're like, I did not make anything with it, now maybe this is going to inspire you to do a winter tree. Now, the pieces that I used, the kyanite and then the crystal, we have in the store. They're not on the website. This ring is a sterling silver ring. It's a nice 40 millimeter size. It is really a great price. So I can get this ring onto the website if you guys want to see it. Oh, look how pretty. Then these flowers, I don't have them for sale. I just actually bought them as samples. But I can put a little package with just like the flower, the crystal, and the kyanite. Just let me know. Okay, now, more importantly, let us get this last baby flower on there. So I'm going to take one of my little pieces of wire. It's about 2 inches. I'm going to straddle this round, 3 millimeters. I'll pop it into this flower. I like when teeny flowers have big circles in them, big rounds in them. I think it looks so cute. Okay. One moment. I need to pull my wires tighter. So when my fingers can't do the work, I will use my tools for sure. Because I want to get that in there. Okay. Then I'm going to twist the 2 wires again, just to stabilize it, like a bread twist tie. No need to go crazy. When I say that, what I mean is don't twist and twist and twist like for a long time, because that can make it tighter and tighter. And if you've ever broken a bread tie, you know exactly what I mean. Oops. So what I'm finding is this flower has a bigger hole. So it's really like, what is the word? It is unstable. The flower's not sticking tight with the doubled over threads at the bottom. What are we going to do about that? Let's just see what happens. Because with all of this happening here, it might just work. Oh, it might just work. Because this has to straddle a higher area anyhow. Let me show you. Give me a second to place it. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 legs and I'm going to split it so it goes on either side of these chips like this. So it is kind of nice that I have some room. Oh my God, that's so cute. You guys like it there? I hope so. Okay, now I'm going to twist tie it on. How do you know when you've twisted enough? Well, you'll notice that it can't get a lot tighter. Okay, once that happens, you need to stop. Ha! Then I have this length. My flower is secure, but it'll be more secure once I wrap it on there. So you see this space between the two? I'm going to do my best to wrap it in there. So that's going to involve me pulling it towards my face a couple times, which means not in your face. I wish y'all could just come to my studio and we could just do this together. But you know what? I feel so fortunate. Instead of wishing for things like that, I'm very, very, very happy that we have something like YouTube and live shows that let us chit chat with each other like this. It's pretty amazing. That I think is even more amazing than the Whole Foods credit card, hand ID, fingerprint action going on. That was a little bit like, I'm still in shock. I was like, when did I even give them my fingerprint? What's going on here? Now, if you wanted to make it more secure, you could take this and then attach it, because it's going to be swivelly left and right. You can take the bottom one, and if it was a little longer, because I only did start with, how long did I start with? 2 inches. If you had a longer piece, you could split it and put one leg on the left, one leg on the right, and it wouldn't move. But again, this is a will it work or won't it? These are videos that are not meant to be teaching in the sense of you taking down notes and copying it exactly. This is meant to inspire you and just say, hey, I have wire, I have beads, I'm going to just sit down and make something. I think what this also does is it teaches us how to respond on the fly to things and not get so caught up in perfection. I think I used to be that way, but now I'm more of the, let me just get it done. It doesn't mean that technically you want it unsound. Not at all. You still want it to work. You still want the design to be strong. You still want it to work, like not where it's just going to flip and fly off. If you do notice that something is unstable, you can support it by moving the chips to be under it. You can take another piece of wire. For example, like if you want to steady the backside of this blue one, you can take another piece of wire, which I'm doing right now to show you, because I don't like it moving, and stabilize it underneath the kyanite. So I am holding the tail, because once I have that, I can wrap it further and then secure this wire wherever I need it to go. So now it definitely can't move. So then I can go and wrap this maybe right onto the branch. So it is really like up to you. Okay, let me bring this here. So test your pieces. Don't just stop just because it looks good. Make sure that it also feels good. So put my mag eyes on. And now if you guys have any questions, please, please, please let me know, because I would love for you to make one also, or feel like, oh, I do have a Tree of Life and I do want to update it. Maybe there's gemstones that you didn't have when you did it that you want to add on. Maybe there's a new birthstone color for a new baby in the family that you're like, oh, I want to add that to my tree. There's so many adjustments we have to make daily. Okay, so this one's done. I'm going to trim it. I trim it a little long so that when I wrap it down, it's on the back side of the piece. If you trim your wire when it's face up at you, then it will show. So, and then I also like to twist it. And again, this is live, so I apologize if it does get blurry every so often. Now that piece is stuck. Take the other piece, bring it down to the back side, and pull it tight and wrap it. So that is pretty much it. I got all my wires stuck is a great time for you to do any kinds of questions while I'm here live for you. I'll look up at the screen in 1 second. I'm just going to feel, oh yeah, my very first wire that I clipped, it's sticking out a little bit because I was like, just in case I need it. So just anchor that down. Run your finger over the entire thing. And now I've turned it into a Christmas winter wonderland tree. I love it. Thank you very, very much for joining in. I'm going to look at the comments. If you have any questions, again, please ask. And if you want to make something like this, we have this on YouTube, so you can learn how to do it. And don't worry, you can add on as many things as you like. So if you have another piece of kyanite, you can just pop it right in, and be like, I don't like empty spaces, or whatever it is you like to do. I hope that inspired you to run out, grab something, and make it. Thank you very much. I love beading with you guys. I always think it's so much fun when we do something together. Oh my gosh, look at my necklace. So turquoise is the birthstone for December. And I love it. It's all about like strength and it associates itself with Native American culture, art, and just being really in touch with who you are and drawing in on that power. So I love wearing this. So this is Sleeping Beauty. And this is Sleeping Beauty, which is a mine that closed down in the 70s. There's still material that's out there. So if you ever have a chance to grab some, it's a wonderful robin's egg blue color. We'll have these pieces. Oh, and I'll take a picture and I'll post it up on the Facebook Ohana. I paired it with all these different sizes of the Navajo pearls, which is sterling silver that's made to look like the antique, right here, the antique silver, handmade silversmith beads. I put in some rounds, some rondelles. I'll take a photo of this, and this is the mini version that I did with, these are even smaller than seed beads. But guess what? The holes are so good that it fits on 0.014 Soft Touch, which is a Softlex brand. It's a beading cable, and it just turned out so cute because I wanted it a little stiff. So you can see if I had done it on like a number 2 cord, it would have been more flowy, more pliable. But because I did it on the Soft Touch beading cable, it stays rounded. So I like that. So this is what we're going to do this weekend. Both days are going to be turquoise. This month, we're doing something different to end our live shows. We're going to be doing only one live show a week starting next week. And so this month, December, is the last time we'll have Saturday and Sunday shows. If you can join us, we'll have turquoise on both days, but not the same turquoise. I think both days will be different, so you can watch it in replay. We'll put some of it onto the website, but Jason is busy right now. He is drilling some Campitos turquoise, which is a very beautiful robin's egg blue, but it has a hint of like a green in there, so it's a little squishy bit more teal, and he's drilling them right now for leather necklaces. I'm excited. I've been waiting years for him to drill this batch so that we could pick from it. And then we have some braided leather cord that you can wear with that. So if you want to give a turquoise necklace gift to somebody this year and you want to make it, this will be a really good show to come to. This turned out beautiful. I think it would be a really nice 24-inch pendant. I'll hold it right here. Okay. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Half a heart. I need my other hand to click the mouse. Bye.